Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. It's absolutely baking hot outside. It's late May 2013. It's a lovely sunny summer's day, finally. I've just got in after a long day, out and about in the sun. I really need something to quench my thirst, so I've gone for a bottle of pretty much a very iconic beer, Brooklyn Lager from the Brooklyn Brewery in Brooklyn, New York, obviously. I think this is actually brewed elsewhere in New York State. I think it might be brewed at, I think it's FX Matt, who do Saranac and stuff like that. Might be wrong, but I think it's, those type of things are brewed elsewhere. Anyway, 5.2% ABV, Vienna style lager. I've just been looking on the website. There's a good amount of information about the beer, because they actually class it as an American amber lager, and it's been dry hopped as well, which is interesting. I'd never thought this beer as a dry hop beer, and it does say on the little blurb on here that dry hopping is very much a British kind of technique, and I guess we see it as more of an American innovation, because I guess they use it a lot more heavily than we did in kind of like in the last like 30 years or so. But it says malts, American two-row malts, so it's not talking about any kind of specialty malts in there. It's hopped with Helltown Middle Through, Vanguard and Cascade. I'm suspecting Cascade was the dry hop. Yeah, 5.2 ABV, 33 IBUs, yada yada yada. 170 calories, no less. But yeah, it's one of those beers that, I mean, it's just, it's around, it's not the most kind of like fantastically exciting beer. Sorry, I'm getting slightly distracted. I can't find my bottle opener, just over here. Back in a second. And no less, it's the bloody Brooklyn Lager one. I think I got this when I had lunch with Garrett Oliver. Yes. Well, not just me and him, it was me and about another 12 local beer writers in Leeds, set up by James Clay and Son distributors, and I think they're still the importers of Brooklyn Lager. I think they are. I might be wrong. But I think they're definitely bringing the draft version of this beer, which is really nice, and I also find a lot more kind of hop on the keg version of this beer. This actually was left from when I had lunch with Garrett as well. We got our dessert in this. We had a dessert of it was an ice cream float of black chocolate stout, and it was lovely. But yeah, so let's keep the glasses, which is nice. I like a good kind of tulip glass. I'm not going to pour quite all of it in, but yeah, hot day outside. It's kind of beer you want. Just got in, just sat down, have a nice cool cellar, have a nice cold beer. So I've got this relatively cool as well. Beer in the glass, definitely a lovely, clear, amber looking beer. A nice amount of carbonation streaming through the body of the beer. The head, fluffy. For what there is, it is quite a fluffy looking, fizzy head. With a very much a kind of amber tint, as you'd expect. So let's check out the aroma. Lovely. Yeah, you're getting a lot of those kind of darker malts. It's kind of like a nutty thing. Yeah, kind of like a buttery nut. Like maybe like hazelnut. It's something that reminds me of Terry K cashew nuts. I remember Terry saying that. There's definitely a biscuity note in there, a big kind of digestive, but a bit more, maybe kind of like slightly digestive, slightly kind of ginger nut biscuit. Definitely a grassy but floral hop note with a slit citrus edge, kind of like a wet grass thing going on as well. It's a lovely smelling beer, and a beer that I haven't had for quite some time, so I'm really thirsty, and I'm really looking forward to drinking this again. I mean, it's nothing kind of unique, but I think it deserves a review, finally. Anyway, let's dive in. Let's yabba. Cheers, a bit more drinking. Just what I needed. That's lovely. That's perfect. Nice and cold. Crisp, but with a lot of character, Initially soft, with a mild biscuit and a refreshing juicy watermelon. Hint of nutmeg, nice bit of toffee then, caramel, more like caramel. Maybe a hint of root ginger. Slightly metallic note in there. Peppery, white pepper. As the hops are coming through, and they're once again quite grassy, which is nice. Very traditional kind of noble hop. Yeah, it keeps being these kind of peaks, very brief, kind of sharp peaks of bitterness, which are like lemon rind. And that royal. But yeah, lovely stuff. Perfect for the occasion. Perfect I'm drinking for right now. Just what the doctor ordered. Tasty, quaffable, even at 5.2. Quaffable big time. Loads of character. None of those kind of unwelcome characteristics you get in some lagers traditionally, like that kind of cream corn of kind of DMS. None of that. Lovely malt character, good bitterness, really nice hop flavour and malt character. Lovely stuff. It's easy to overlook. It's a modern classic in my eyes. Don't sleep on this beer. Be grateful that we can get it so easily in the UK. Get out, drink it, it's summer. If you want to drink a lager, put away the macros, get a Brooklyn Lager. Excuse me. Good carbonation. Because that's where it's at. That's the kind of lager you should be drinking. Get some Jaeger, get some Brooklyn Lager. Summer's here. Get out and drink it. I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.